Morning, this is Mr. William, West Virginia. It's the 27th day of January 2020. Headed to prayer. There was something I failed to mention yesterday in the video that I did about please don't give up. And that was in the story of King Hezekiah. It's a really important fact that I completely overlooked. After I did the video, I realized I had forgotten it. But when King Hezekiah was told by Isaiah the prophet that he was going to die, I told you all, shared with you all yesterday, that he literally went into a room, turned his face to the wall, began to pray and cry and remind the Lord of the things that were going on in his life and what a great man he was, and that he, really that he didn't deserve to die, that he needed to live, and God heard his prayer. And that was the part I forgot to mention to you, that in his praying to God, Isaiah didn't get but out to the court before the Lord spoke to him. Before the Lord spoke to Isaiah, and he said, go back and tell my servant, go back and tell King Hezekiah that I heard his prayer, and I'm going to heal him, and I'm going to give him 15 more years. And what I wanted to say to a lot of you, because I'm there too, is that sometimes when we're struggling and we're praying, no matter how feeble the prayer may seem, God hears. Don't give up, because we have a God that is listening to everybody on the planet. And I don't know how he does it, but he hears and he is sending an answer. It may not be the answer you want. In the case of Hezekiah, it was exactly what he needed to hear, that he was going to live and that God was going to give him more life and that he was going to prosper his city. We need to hear that. I live in a city that's very depressed. I live in a city that's filled with drug addiction. I live in a city that I literally at times come out on my porch and I just pray over it, because it's a mess. The people are a mess, and some of us that are praying for it are a mess. And we're not perfect, and we're broken, and we're struggling through the affairs of life and trying to figure out how to get from one day to the next and from one point to the other, and how to help someone else besides just ourselves. And it's hard, but I know my God hears me. I'm in pain, but I know of at least 3 women that I know well that have cancer. One of them that has been given a death sentence, and she's not giving up. She's pressing through. And so I want to encourage you all, as hard as life can be, as hard as it can be each and every day, don't give up and keep pressing through. Keep talking to the Father, because he hears what you're saying to him, and he's sending you an answer. Just don't give up, okay? Hey, I love you. But more importantly, God loves you. Have a great day. Shalom.